I can't judge John Rao too much because I haven't met the man, and I like to think that I'm a reasonable judge of character. But there are some wonderful people in the Labor Party, but I think that there seems to be this view that you've got to be a right-wing individual that has no time for Aboriginals to get to the top jobs. Grace Portalese, I was impressed from the day that I met her. I'm still impressed, but I think that sometimes being a new minister you do err occasionally, and she erred as far as I was concerned in regard to suggesting that people are here on a holiday. Like I've said, that some people may have come down and people have been doing it for tens of thousands of years. That is their right. We have what's called a UN Declaration on Human Rights, which bestows the right of citizens of any country to freely move about that country. And to say that they're not entitled to come down here for a holiday, and I have repeatedly asked to meet with Mr. Rao, incidentally, and to this date, and he's been there almost 12 months, to this date, I haven't been able to meet him.
Why not?
I suggest that that's a question you should ask Mr. Rao. He is now the Deputy Premier. But when you hear a Deputy Premier saying that we should shift Aboriginal people off to Sojourner and Streaky Bay if they're in the way of our image of South Australia and Clipsal and Womadelaide, I think that we've got a fundamental problem. I think the problem that we had with Mr. Atkinson is carried over, albeit to a lesser extent, with Mr. Rao. But it's interesting that Mr. Atkinson would not meet with us until his hand was forced, and maybe the Premier could encourage Mr. Rao to come and speak to us.